he was down for the Olympics. Everyone was looking forward for it. That year he went to Athens and he didn't do well.
I didn't think he should go. He didn't merit on that team, but the J3A select him. I know he was not going to do well because he was not on par with his training because of his sickness and so forth.
Running with a torn hamstring, Bolt is eliminated in the heats of his first Olympic Games.
A lot of people would have failed in Athens and never recover. Not Usain. There was disappointment, but it was more from the camp, the officials, the coaches, and others, but not Usain. He just went along enjoying what he was doing.
Following his Olympic defeat, Usain makes a decision that will change his life. He takes on a new trainer, Glen Mills, then head coach of the Jamaican Olympic team. Mills has molded dozens of Jamaica's finest sprinters. For Mills, there is only one focus: the Olympic Games in Beijing.
He was recovering from a torn hamstring. The whole question of muscle strength and overall body weakness was some of the areas that we looked at. Well, he was young and inexperienced and didn't quite understand fully what it meant to be a professional athlete. He was enthusiastic, he was determined to do well, but there are a number of things that we had to, point out to him about this dedication to training, application, following up the little details.
At 6'5" and weighing 220 pounds, Usain is unusually tall for a sprinter. Mills forces him to concentrate on strength and speed, pushing Bolt's body to the limit in weight training sessions lasting 1.5 hours, 3 times a week.
The whole question of competitiveness against the top athletes in the world, he had to learn how to compete with them, not to be intimidated and that sort of thing. He has some very special qualities, both as a competitor and as a person. He has the ability to focus almost instantly. He doesn't have difficulty in understanding and assimilating the coaching instructions, and he learns very fast.
Coach, go 40, 30. 40 and 30 must do it 40, 40. All right.
Not one distance.
All right, coach.
He's not the workaholic, but he will work hard if he finds himself in a situation where it is necessary. Like if he suffers a setback and he has to train twice a day, he'll make the effort.
Yes, we can. Imagine me, a black president, man. Fastest black president. We train on the grass track, and then we go on the chevron. You can't train on the chevron 24/7. Then you start have shin problems because it's so hard. So.
He has to battle with his love for having a good time, parties, etc., and his consistency of needing to train hard over a 9-month period. And sometimes he doesn't get it right, and it puts a lot of pressure on him to pick himself up and get back to the level where he needs to be. We have great respect and love for each other. He respects me as his coach and mentor, and he expresses his gratitude and so on, and we have a good understanding.
The session today will be tough. This 30-minute massage prepares Usain for the pain ahead.
Shoulders down. That's it.
Dying. I think a lot of people just, they see you run and they say, oh, it looks so easy, you really look effortless. But before it gets to that point, it's hard. It's like hard work. Day in, day out, sacrifice, day in, day out. Just dying. This time when you run and you just want to stop, you just want to give up, like, to hell with this, I just want to go home. This day when you get up and you know what, you have a training today, you know it's going to be intense, and you're like, oh, God, I don't want to go today, but you got to go. And it's so hard, and a lot of people don't know. My coach always says, in a couple of years, we're not going to have any track because we're going to take all of it home.
We are not used to seeing you suffering.
That's why you guys are here. Show the true story, innit?
This here is the reality? Do you mean that the competition is not the reality?
Listen, the work is behind the scenes. Competition is the easy part. Behind the scenes is where the work is done. And everything is done to get to that one race that you need to run.